Sanjo Uchiha here, people. Well going. So, welcome back to the channel. Where today I want to have a discussion with you guys regarding the upcoming chapter of Boruto, chapter 40, and possibly like way beyond chapter 40. But specifically, as you can tell by the video title, I want to talk about the coming conflict and confrontation between Kashin Koji and the leader of Kara, Jigen himself, or should I say Ishiki Otsutsuki. But yeah, that's that. Of course, if you only watch the anime or if you're not caught up with the manga, spoilers are on the way. So there's that. So anyway, Kashin Koji, our favorite spy of the Kara organization, and based on a lot of theories and speculation, a lot of us are kind of, we kind of speculate that he actually might be Jiraiya in disguise. I'm not sure how that would work, but with the whole theme of technology and augmentations in the whole Boruto era, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually, somehow somebody rescued him from the bottom of the ocean, augmented him, etc, etc. But this video isn't really about if Kashin Koji is really Jiraiya or not. It's about Kashin Koji versus Jigen. Now, in chapter 39 of the Boruto manga, we had Kashin Koji basically, as well as Shikamaru, making the clever deduction that if Jigen really and truly wanted to just leave Naruto next dimension, he should be back in this dimension by now. So that means he's either still fighting Naruto, or in the case of Kashin Koji and his deduction, he still feels that Naruto wouldn't have a chance against Jigen, even if Sasuke joined him, which we saw to be the case. Jigen basically easily defeated both Naruto and Sasuke, even with their six path powers and all that. He easily went through their defenses, as we saw in chapter 38. Now, Jigen makes the deduction that, of course, if he's not back yet, then he's either still fighting, or more than likely he would have gone back to the base because the fight should be over by now. So he decides to go back to the base because this would be his only opportunity to actually take out Jigen. And with that, we basically get confirmation that he is not on the side of Kara, and he's actually going to be a third, quote-unquote, third faction to this whole conflict between Konoha, Kara, and himself. I don't know if he has anybody or any other allies on his side, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's a one-man army. Now, Kashin Koji versus Jigen. Honestly, in terms of timing, it is of course the perfect time for him to actually go out and take out Jigen, considering he's weakened, and based on what Amado said in chapter 39, Jigen is fresh out of chakra, and it's gonna take 2 days. It's gonna take 2 days for him to actually replenish his strength. So yeah, this would be the perfect time for Kashin Koji to actually go ahead and take out Jigen. But to that end, what can we expect? Now, going forward, we saw, or even flashing back to chapter about 30, I'd say 36, thereabouts. Yeah, about 36, when Kashin Koji actually saw Jigen appear, he was he was basically shitting his pants. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that dynamic, or how the conversation is gonna go when he appears back at the base. Now, I am expecting to get much, well, probably not much, but a decent amount of more backstory where Kashin Koji is concerned, and probably his relation to Jigen, probably how they met, probably a short flashback, nothing that would be too overbearing for the chapter. But granted, even if it's a lengthy flashback, it would still be to the benefit of us, the readers. It still would be interesting. Wouldn't really take away much from the whole lore and plot at the moment. Now, yeah, so flashbacks, learning more about Kashin Koji is definitely a must. We probably might learn about the nature of his goal. We maybe, if he's really Jiraiya, and to that end, we might learn more about Jigen himself, the body itself, because we know that Jigen isn't. We know he's just a vessel. He's really and truly being controlled by Ishiki Otsutsuki, or at least to some degree that seems to be the case. But yeah, we haven't really found out the dynamics or the full scope of that relationship between Jigen and Ishiki. But yeah, I am expecting to get some more information, some more flashbacks on both Kashin Koji and Jigen. Now, to that end, we might get some more information on the Kara members as well, so there's that. But honestly, knowing Jigen, he's probably expecting Kashin Koji to come back and actually come after him, or at least from the perspective of Ishiki. I don't think they'd be that leave yourself that defenseless. And granted, even if he doesn't have a backup plan, he's still at the Kara base. Kashin Koji probably would still have to go through the other Kara members more than likely, unless he's going to somehow discreetly approach Jigen and talk to him privately and then take him out. So there's that. But what are Kashin Koji's chances? That's the next thing to consider as well. No, we've only seen Kashin Koji in what, one fight and probably one little skirmish with another Kara member. He was easily able to defeat Konohamaru, he's a Jonin, but I mean, Konohamaru. But I mean that's still saying something. If he was easily able to take out a Jonin, obviously Kashin Koji is at least Kage level, which is obviously the case with all the inner Kara members. That has to be the case. So he's at least Kage level. But as we've seen with Jigen, that's not going to be enough. But considering he's weakened, I think Kashin Koji is gonna more than be able to take him out. But it's not gonna be that straightforward. I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up, things get flipped on their head, he's transported to our dimension, or probably Jigen retreats to the dimension with the 10 tails. We'll probably get some more about that, probably observe some chakra from the 10 tails, and then we have a little fight between Kashin Koji and Jigen, learning more about them through flashbacks. Probably he gets damaged. Kashin Koji probably retreats back to Konoha, where he probably might start allying with Konoha, depending on the nature of his identity and his origins. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, I think that's about all I can say about the upcoming fight or conflict or confrontation between Kashin Koji and Jigen of Kara. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys are expecting for the upcoming chapter 40. I'm hoping we do get some Kashin Koji, but more than likely we'll be getting Team 7 against Boruto, as we've seen. So yeah, anyway, Sanjay Uchiha here. Hope you enjoyed this discussion. Be sure to subscribe, hit that like button if you enjoyed anything I had to say. Drop a comment, let's have a discussion as well. I enjoy talking to every one of you guys out there. Shout outs to the new subscribers as well and of course the returning subscribers. Sanjay Uchiha, and I'll see you guys in the next one.